I finally beat the crab throwing ape along with some other intense bosses. Looking back on it, the guardian ape fight wasn't that bad once I got good at fighting him. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of fun. His second phase, not the first one, that one was absolutely horrible. But after beating both phases and expecting a third one, to my surprise, there wasn't one, or at least I thought. After getting the flower the ape was protecting and talking to Kuro, I was on my way to the next location, but guess who was there to greet me? I swear this guy never dies. He's like freaking Ghostface, he always comes back, and this time he came back with another ape that you have to deal with. I got clapped the first couple of times, still had to get used to the gang fight, but I managed to defeat the boss on my 7th try. The only problem was the second ape. Once I knew how to deal with it, the fight was pretty easy since I'd already dealt with the headless ape. After I beat him, I made sure to deal the finishing blow because I'd be damned if I had to fight this guy again. I got to Maibu village, which looked really great, but once I got there, every NPC was trying to kill me and most of them were just average people. I tried running away, hopping rooftop to rooftop, and eventually ended up falling. I did get to talk to this interesting looking NPC though, who explained why the villagers were trying to attack me, and also mentioned the corrupted monk, which I was pretty excited to fight. Even though every boss I've encountered in this game since Lady Butterfly has been a pain in the ass, I actually look forward to fighting and beating them because they can be really fun fights. I was mostly just running and rushing towards the next boss though. I didn't really do any exploring. I did meet another NPC who I spoke with, but after talking and telling her that I didn't know anything, she turned into a boss fight, which I just wasn't having it. I did die to her because I wasn't prepared for a fight, wasn't even expecting one, so it was really surprising. But even when I walked past her and didn't trigger any dialogue, she got mad and wanted to fight me again. Long story short, I just skipped her and went to the corrupted monk. Honestly, was really surprised how easy this boss fight was. She only had one death blow. It took me 2 tries to beat her at that time. I thought I was that guy because I'd heard how difficult of a boss she was. I genuinely thought at that moment I was him, only to later fight the true version of her, which I'll tell you how that went later. After getting the second item, I went back to Ashina Castle, only this time I couldn't fast travel to the castle because it was invaded. When I made my way in there, there were new enemies, and I'm telling you, these guys were not playing at all. Like, actually, it felt like fighting a mini boss whenever I had to fight, and the original enemies were running away from them, which is 100% understandable. Heck, I was doing the same thing most of the time. I do like the detail, however, whenever they see each other, they just start going at it. It was pretty cool to see, but man, the Ashina warriors never stood a chance. It was honestly kinda sad seeing how even 2 of them against just one of these guys wasn't a fair fight. Like, they're just too OP. But eventually I made my way to the next boss, which I absolutely cheesed. You can't fault me on this one because he was trying to jump me with his body in the corner, so he got exactly what he deserved. Also, believe it or not, that was actually my first time cheesing a boss in a Souls game. Hopefully I won't have to do it again in the future, but now let's talk about my second favorite boss in the game, Owl.
少しは成長しておるようだな。
Now, I wouldn't have had to fight him if I didn't break the iron code, hand Kuro over. I just couldn't do that. Surprisingly, I actually really like him. Now, I'll be honest, I was getting manhandled the first 17 tries. He was a really hard boss, but he was just as fun to fight. He had a huge moveset. My boy would throw shurikens, firecrackers, and he had jump attacks, sweep attacks, and he was so aggressive that he put me on defense. But once I got used to all of that, I was having the time of my life fighting him. Like, look at these clips, bro. I'm doing pretty good, aren't I? I mean, my parrying has improved. I'm able to block 4 combos, and even that one he does that little kick into a backflip and throws shurikens or acid, depending on the phase. His moveset also tells a lot about him because we know he's Wolf's master, he's a shinobi, and I'm so amazed on how the game presented that because he's just as fast as Wolf, if not faster, which is crazy looking at how big this dude is. I think in total it took me 30 tries to beat him. I know that's a lot, but it took me a while to get used to how fast and aggressive he was. Like this guy sometimes would not take a break. He would do the same 3-time combo 2 times. He also deals a lot of damage. Like if he gets a clean hit on you, you have to heal, otherwise it's basically GG's for the entire fight. He also does a lot of posture damage, but it felt amazing to beat him. I was also really proud of myself, but yeah, second favorite boss in the entire game. Genshiro is still number 1 because, I mean, come on, that was just a fantastic fight. Just really made me really used to the game's mechanics, and honestly, man, I'm getting pretty good at this game. After beating Father Ao, I went back to that cave in Maibu village and was on my way to the Fountainhead Palace, being escorted by the huge strawman, which was pretty cool. But moving in onto the corrupted monk with a whopping 3 phases. Yeah, I still have not beaten this guy, but I definitely will by my next Sekiro video as usual. Don't really have that much to say about this boss. I haven't even gotten to its second phase yet. All I can say is this is way harder than the first version I fought. Like, honestly, man, he's putting bout to ass on me, but I don't know, man. Like, 3 phases is honestly just insanity. I also tried to do a death blow on him because I did see in other videos you can actually death blow him 2 times without even having to like fight him that much. I did try, but it just didn't work. So I'm just gonna have to like just get through it, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Before I send you off, let me show you some art that I've done. I'm really proud of these, especially my OC drawing. Definitely developing my own art style. This one's inspired by Vagabond. I just really love how it looks. Realistic with the proportions and the hatching, but still stylistic, so I am going to be incorporating that into my art. I haven't read Vagabond though, but I have seen it in like Pinterest and stuff like that, so definitely I am going to try it out eventually after I catch up to JoJo's, because I'm still on part 7, eventually going to get to part 8, and I don't even know if I'm going to read part 9. But yeah, man, that is the Sekiro video. Honestly, really loving this game so far. I definitely think I'm enjoying it a lot more than Elden Ring, but it's hard to say because just with Elden Ring there were just so many builds and magic and different weapons you can find, whereas with Sekiro you strictly have to stick to the game's mechanics and stuff like that. But on a gameplay standpoint, as I said on my first Sekiro video, Sekiro in my opinion has better gameplay than Elden Ring, and maybe even the bosses. I can't say that because I'm still really early in the game, but honestly it's looking like Sekiro has better bosses because there's just so many like movesets and the stuff that they do, and then you've got the Mikiri counter and the parrying, and like you are in the fight when you're fighting these bosses. Like you're actually in there, you're doing everything. It's not just rolling and waiting for an opening. Like you are in there and they are just going at it, and these guys are just so aggressive as well, especially right now in the end game. Well, not the end game, like at the point where I am in the game right now, because earlier the bosses weren't as aggressive, but as I progress through the game they just get more aggressive and it just gets more exciting, and I just really love this game. But that's pretty much it from me. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like and comment down your favorite Soulsborne game and what you like about Sekiro, and also make sure to subscribe. But I'm Dio myself, and I'll see you guys next time.